T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everyone, T-Man 978. On this chill review, I'm going to take y'all back exactly 10 years ago so you can see Transformers Classics Voyager Jetfire. This is what packaging looked like for that line of toys. I believe only 3 different figures came in this packaging right here for Voyager class. Here are the cross seals right there of Starscream, Megatron, Mirage, Grimlock, and Optimus. I never touched this mold right here. But the gimmick of this packaging is you flip to reveal the robot mode. Not just turn it around to the back and see the robot mode, even better. But let's let you see the tech specs. This is one of the few times I remember a robot having a rank of 10 that's not Optimus or somebody like that. Here are these details right there. And here is the single language bio. Do you remember this? And look at that. It's like 1 or 2 full paragraphs. And here is Jetfire in his vehicle mode, or his super jet mode as they call it in the instructions. I'm not sure if I ever read the instructions, but here you go with this. Of course, it makes you feel like what it's supposed to make you feel like. It's supposed to give you super duper nostalgia. The only thing that throws it off is the shape of the nose cone. It's all blocky and angular, but the color scheme, the reds and the whites, it might be a little bit too much black, but the reds and the whites really make you feel like, oh, that's G1 Jetfire. He has options in this mode. The wings can come up like this, if you like, or out like this. It reveals some arm detail, but it's covered up mostly with guns and whatnot. Like, in fact, the hands are holding these guns underneath. But the wings actually come all the way forward. You probably wouldn't want to use this in a jet mode, but there you go with that. These wings can actually adjust down like that if you like that even better. These move around. Let's see, these guns move. It's actually a helmet in there, if you didn't know that. Look at that detail. If you pull this back, these guns shoot out, which is really cool, especially for a Voyager class toy. This thing has so much functionality, and like looking at Megatron and Optimus that was released in Classics, this thing they really went all out as far as his accessories, and he has these shooting missiles right here. Speaking of Optimus, here you go right here. Here's a comparison of them together. Like, maybe it's the same amount of mass, but I feel like Jetfire's kind of bigger in his jet mode, like especially with the backpack on and whatnot. But I don't know. Optimus has always seemed like a small Voyager to me. Like, if they wanted to, they probably could have crammed him into a deluxe size box. Here he is with a deluxe Classics Autobot or Classics mold right there. So that's what you were working with right there. Here he is next to his generation self, Leader Class Jetfire. Now, he is bigger mass wise, but this thing is definitely heavier and probably has the same amount of plastic as this. Because this thing right here, this is part of the cheapening. If you want to get to his regular jet mode, you have to pull this off, because like I said, this is a super jet mode. You can pop these guns off the side. Take these guns out of his hands. Lift this up. Take the helmet off. And now lift the fins up. He is just a regular jet. So there you go with that. It might be cleaner and neater, but he has holes right there. And here he is with the landing gear folded up. So there you go with that. The jet mode is decent. Super jet mode and the regular jet mode. It's decent. He looks just like a folded up robot under the bottom. You can see the arms where, I mean, you could ignore it by doing this, but what I don't like about it is everything going forward right here. If it was more like this Jetfire, I would love it. Transformation is super simple. If you have the landing gear down, push them up. Detach the arms and rotate this hinge up right there. Rotate that hinge up. Detach the nose cone. Detach this right here. Start bringing this forward. Now this nose cone can peg right there. Bring that down. Turn the head around. Unpeg this from back here. You might as well just go up and do this. Push these wings down. Bring the legs down and open the feet. And bam, he is in his basic robot mode. Now, you're probably not going to have him in his basic robot mode because Jetfire is supposed to have all that gear on. If you can see it, he does have light piping. But here's what he looks like in that basic robot mode. If you want, you could have the wings up like this. I think this is people's preferred method for this guy. I mean, he's standing up good enough, but let's show him off with some other people before I put him in his super mode. But as you can see, he's still bigger, or he's the same height as Optimus Prime. Here he is with two different classic deluxes. And here he is with Generations Leader Class. And this one invokes what he looked like on a cartoon. Just a taste more. Well, not just a taste, a lot more. I mean, of course, the technology and whatnot and sculpting has gotten better over the years, but here's what you're working with here. And this guy has that nose cone hanging off, which I know a lot of people don't like. But this is him in his basic form as well. Let's get you a close-up on his little bitty head. Mine has a little paint strip right there. So, yeah, I never liked how far back the head is. It's with all that chest hanging out the front. Makes him look fat. To get to super mode, you just need to reattach these little pieces right here. The only thing he doesn't have, like the original Jetfire toy from G1, is some armor plating to put on the legs. But this backpack just goes right back on. And his guns have some options. He could have two separate guns. Get in the hand. Like that. But what you're supposed to do is take these two halves, snap them together, and now this looks very reminiscent of his actual G1 gun. And there's a new handle down here. Put that in his hand. Come on, you. And there you go with that. Now this dude's major problem with this on, yeah, he cannot stand up worth crap. I don't care what you do. Like, aim both hands forward. You might be able to get it, like, twist the legs. Yeah, he's falling over. And that really, really sucks, because who wants to pose this guy without his backpack and other weapons on? Get in here. Here he is with these up if you like that more. I mean, if you put his legs out to the side, I was able to get him to stand up a little bit. But yeah, the way his feet are, they do not like standing up. Unless his legs are wide like that, he's gonna keep falling back. Besides that, this dude's articulation sucks. His arms can go out like that. He has no bicep rotation. He does have forearm rotation, but I hate forearm rotation. Like, it's kind of good looking for certain poses, but he can't make his arms go out like I don't know. It's just unnatural looking with certain poses for me. Oh yeah, I forgot one more thing that makes him super move. Putting this mask on right here. But now he went from having a little pea head to a big giant head. And this thing is fully movable. It's supposed to look like the original G1 toy, but they very much stylize it. And his leg articulation goes out like that. Comes forward looking because the knees come up to that gut. Just like the forearms, he does have knee rotation underneath for the knee joint. But yeah, that doesn't lend itself for good looking poses to me. Like, he needed to have hip rotation just like he needed bicep rotations. Now the arms, I can let him get away with that a bit. It sucks that he can't put his arms in front of him, but with all the stuff on his gut, I guess he doesn't need that. But not being able to swing the arms out while the elbows are bent or while his shoulders are in a natural position, I've always hated that. So, I know you're not supposed to say bad things about the classics and whatnot, but this thing has always disappointed me. Like, I should have left him in a box because I did get him mint and box. So once I opened them, that just took all the joy and the wonder. It just took all the wonder and mystery out of him because I just had to play with him. Now you can still do this right here. And you might be saying, maybe if you put these guns forward, he can stand up like with the legs straight, well, with the legs out to the side, I mean, he can stand up, but put the legs straight and he falls back. And it's like, that is so frustrating. So, there you go with that. Let's get the other Jetfire in here. Now, here they both are in their super modes. And yeah, I definitely like this guy better. He can do this. His chest isn't so big. He has a more slender frame. He looks more like he's supposed to. The mask looks way more G1 toy accurate than this mask could ever do. But it's not fair to compare them on that because this is when they started being way more faithful to the G1, either toys or cartoons, than classics. Classics were like a reimagining, as if, what if Transformers came out today instead of trying to be super duper faithful to the old toys. One final feature before my ending thoughts. Since these are movable, he can point those guns forward and shoot people and whatnot. So he is armed to the teeth. But he's not a completely 100% horrendous toy, but I've always been majorly disappointed with him because of the articulation and the boxy fatness of his body frame, and the fact that he can't stand up without putting his legs completely out to the side or like this. So, I don't know, unless you just have to have every Classics figure, I don't know if I could 100% suggest them. But if you like them, you like them. I mean, I could be saying bad things about them, but you could be looking at this like, damn, that's a nice toy. And if that's how you feel, good. But anyway, if this review helped you in any way, if you like this review, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment, share, all that. Look at the video I put there. Look at the video I put there. T-Man978, out of here.